You're on my clock now, bitch.
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 Hey, do you have any extra ibuprofen?
Got any pieces of ibuprofen?
I want a piece of. I want a couple pieces, please.
I need just like 2 little hits
I should need
of ibuprofen real quick.
dose the hits. Wow, wow, wow.
Sounded like you were sucking dick.
Like I was what?
What?
Sucking penis.
I have never heard
I thought you-
anyone
I've never
I-
heard it like that.
I thought you said.
It sounded very
I
wet.
thought you
in
said.
his throat.
I thought she said.
I don't know what I would do if I heard that during head.
I thought she said sucking tits.
God, I would probably just be.
Yeah.
I would probably just laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have to.
Either that or just start dancing like we would do with podcasts.
That'd be hilarious.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 234 of Brett and Tony with Ash and Abe. I'm Abe.
Oh, I'm Brett.
Oh, I'm Tony.
I'm Ashlyn.
And we want to thank you for joining us. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out our socials. It's BTAABM2. That's BTAA.
And why is that, Abe?
squared. Because B movies are the best movies.
The best.
So thank you for everybody who's entered our contest so far.
The
Yep.
list
What?
is getting so long. If you haven't entered yet, your chances of winning have gone down dramatically.
Yes, but get your name in there as
Get it
soon as
in.
you can,
For real.
because this shit's gonna be worth it.
I know. I got a bucket load of stuff.
On
Uh-huh.
any platform you desire, just
Yep.
hit us up and say, I want to be entered.
I want to be entered.
That's all you got to
And then
say.
tag us.
Yep.
You don't even have to tag us.
Well, tag us so we know.
Yeah, if you're not
Yeah.
hitting our mains or us
Yeah.
personally.
Actually, I kind of like the scavenger hunt of finding it.
I don't, because I'm not doing
Oh,
that.
also, shouldn't we have to, or like make them, like they should have to, like share us or something, right?
Yeah.
To get entered into the contest,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
Like share,
if you
share
have
the post.
Chill episode 101 post.
or
Wait,
any
don't do
post.
that. Let's have a real one.
Yeah, any
Yeah.
post. Share a post of ours.
Yeah.
And then also
Oh, just any?
any post. Yeah.
So
why not?
post 101.
Okay, but don't listen to Tony.
Well, not specifically
Tag
101.
us.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then also, if you have a friend recommend you to join the giveaway, you get an extra entry into the giveaway.
Whoa, you get 2 entries for the
Yeah.
price of 1, Abe?
I know, right?
Damn, good luck keeping track of this.
I like
Well, you
it.
have to reference your friend. So, like,
Yeah.
hypothetically, if I entered, which I'm not eligible.
Wait, am I eligible?
No.
What the fuck?
Ashlyn's the only one here
Yeah.
that's eligible.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Because she's eligible for everything.
Yeah.
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 Story checks out.
So,
But she's not going to enter. She's going to forget.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Ashlyn would say,
But she knows that we're going to enter her name for her,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
she doesn't even have to worry
So
about it.
there's a chance that Ashton will get all the goodies.
Yeah, there could be.
so Ashlyn would enter, but she would say, Brian Godsill suggested that I enter.
Can you imagine Ashton winning
So
all
then
contests?
Brian would also get another entry because he recommended that Ashlyn. So you have to tell us both
Boom.
names.
Yep. Who
And
recommended?
it doesn't come like you can't say that 50 people recommended you.
And then get.
Let's have some common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Don't abuse the system.
We're not going to. We know that our listeners y'all are intelligent.
Yeah, you're all
Yep.
intelligent.
You can
and
figure
you're
it
all
out.
honest. I believe in you.
Yep.
So stupid. Oh, gosh.
So yeah, get your names in there, guys.
Get it in there.
Good luck.
And now let's get it the fuck out of our system!
Get it the fuck out of your system right now.
All right, who wants to go first?
We've been watching Jersey Shore,
Hell yeah!
but we've finally,
Caught
we've
up on
made
the old
it
stuff.
to the new.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We are officially on the new season that just dropped about 4 weeks ago.
Very
Okay.
excited.
Is it good?
It's
still?
good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is.
Yeah,
and then
Ron's back and Sam's back.
Yeah, and
Get
they
the
actually
fuck
talked
outta
to
here.
each other.
It's
They had a
everybody.
somewhat of a conversation, which
Wait,
was weird.
I thought I didn't like Ron.
You
Nobody
don't.
likes Ron.
Nobody
Okay,
likes
He's
Ron.
the little meatball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The male meatball who's like always raging. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
He's always mad about something.
Always
crying.
or off
Or
crying.
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the
Yeah.
two emotions.
But
Those
no,
are the two emotions, the only two emotions you have when you're taking steroids, right?
Mm-hmm.
well, that's
Probably.
freaky.
Yeah. Is it that hornet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was flying around back there a little
That's
bit ago.
creepy. And then also they're putting Angelina in check. They're actually, because she has been like the source of drama for the last 4 seasons of Family Vacation, and it's kind of getting old.
I'm excited for it to switch up.
Yep. So they're basically said they're giving her an ultimatum: either you go get help or we're cutting you off.
Damn.
Which is pretty great.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah, she's
Fuck
got to
her.
be on drugs. She's crazy.
She's crazy.
Why is that opponent look like it has a penis?
I don't know what is that, the hornet or is that a wasp?
I don't know.
I always get them confused, but those ones terrify me. The 2-parters, they have like
They just look nasty.
I'm just looking at it. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. And they fuck you up.
Yeah.
They fuck up your day. I got stung by a bee for the first time in years.
Really?
Oh yeah.
The other day. Sitting right here, actually.
Damn.
Because one got into the house, and I didn't know that. Apparently, Rora did. But I felt something on my neck crawling around, and I thought it was a spider. So I just like smashed it, you know what I mean? Like with my fingers, and, and then threw it. But when I smashed it, it stung me. And I didn't see that that's what it was until
Did you still think it was
threw
a spider bite? Did you think it was a spider bite at that point?
No.
No.
No, because when I felt it, I was able to, you know what I mean? It was like,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Makes sense.
So I'd already seen it. So, yeah. Sorry. I didn't mean to jump in.
I kind of think that's it. We've been swimming.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm jelly.
That's what you said this past weekend.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are we gonna do
swimming,
adult swim when they have that to seal?
Possibly.
I'm down for that.
Cool.
Huh. Where did you guys go swimming at?
Our backyard.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Question. When it's in your pool, do you also still do the thing you used to do in my pool where you just run in circles?
Not as much because ours is a rectangle instead of a circle, so it's a little bit harder.
A little harder.
Yeah, because you got to change angles. It's not like a smooth motion.
Ashley
We would.
Ashley would make everybody. If you were in the pool, you had to do this with her. So we could get the biggest fucking wave.
Yeah,
possible.
you have to get a whirlpool and they'll.
Yeah. The
Look.
goal is always to get the funnel to go clear down to the bottom of the pool. It never happens.
It never happens.
But that's the goal.
Yeah,
But
we
it's a good
try.
goal.
Yeah.
I tried my butt.
She makes us try.
I was the last one in there trying to do it. Everybody quit, but I kept on going.
I just like to be drug around.
Yeah.
I did do it a little bit in our pool over the weekend and got drug a little bit, but it gets dizzy.
Yeah. I get motion sickness, oddly enough.
And the pool's not as big as yours, so.
Yeah.
But
But yeah.
other than that, I think I'm out.
I'll go ahead and go since we started already with mine. I've just been mostly carving, but I did take a break from carving one day, and I watched something. I watched a documentary I found on TikTok, and so I'm not gonna tell you the name of it till the end because it kind of gives away the whole plot.
Okay.
So it's a guy who is fascinated with magic and specifically dark magic. He's just fascinated by it.
Yeah.
So he does a big expose on that, but he wants to convince his brain that it's real. His solution is he's going to find somebody to curse him.
This sounds amazing.
To put
Huh.
a
And
curse
this is a
on
documentary?
him. This is a documentary.
Okay.
This sounds like a good show.
Sounds great. I'm still not sure on my rating, and that is because it's called A Cursed Man.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
obviously that gives it all away. But a cursed man,
A Koshnol.
a Kirshner. But my biggest beef with it is I don't feel like the director should have been the guy doing like the narrating and the person in
he had
front
too
of
much.
the camp. He was he has one of those personalities like me. I am not very convincing that I'm actually like he's very bland and hard to read, and so you're not sure like is he legit or is he just fucking did he come up with a great gimmick and he tried to sell this gimmick?
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'll tell you more off air because I don't want to spoil it, but I have to tell you guys more off air.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
But yeah, so I watched that.
Yeah,
I think I give it a 3. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And then
it's
you
very
just-
interesting.
And then what on TikTok? So you didn't actually watch it on TikTok?
No,
You just saw it
I saw
advertised on
a
TikTok?
review kind of thing. Like
Oh.
a girl started talking about it. I'm like, you had me already. I'm done watching your TikTok. I screenshotted it and moved on, and then I found it on Where did I watched it on Amazon Prime? I rented it for I think it's like $4.99.
So, question.
Yeah.
What do you do when you do your woodwork?
I normally listen to music.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't watch something. I thought about it before, but I get to like when we're watching Jersey Shore, I'll do that and woodwork because I don't have to watch.
Yes.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
But if it's anything I'm interested in, I'm going to look away. I'm going to look at the TV, and I don't want to slip with the super sharp knives and cut my hand open.
Yeah.
Because I've already almost done that a couple times, and it's kind of scary.
Don't want to get
But
distracted.
Okay,
Yeah.
the poster to this did not look like it's a documentary.
it does not. No.
Let me see it, Tone.
It's a full like it's
Okay.
it's a guy standing in front of a burning pentagram.
Yeah.
So you think like it's a legit movie.
Yeah.
But
Called
no,
A
it's
Cursed Man.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
cursed. Yeah, and also for some reason when I searched it on wherever I watched it, I was on that Just Watch. There's an app called Just Watch, so you can know where to find everything.
Yeah.
It shows two versions, one in 2024 and one in 2025. And the 2024 one is not available anywhere, but they both have the same runtime and the same description and everything. So I'm wondering why there's two entries to that.
I don't know. Maybe the dispute,
Like a legal-
distribution
Yeah.
person did it twice on accident.
There you go. Yeah.
Maybe they messed up on something. Like, okay, we release it, and then
Right.
they forgot to scrub it all.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I recommend it. Watch it. It's pretty interesting.
Nice. Nice. Hell yeah.
That's all for me, though.
Well,
You guys got some twofers.
me and Tony went to a concert
In Chicago.
We drove up to Chicago after I got off work, went to a concert, and then immediately drove home.
So you
And
get
that's-
off work at
And that's like
basically
4. It's like 4.5 hour
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get off at 4. You got to be there by 8,
Yeah.
and then
yeah.
turn around and come back.
And then turn around and come
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Damn. Who'd you go see? I already know, but
Brand new.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a brand new band called Brand New.
brand new.
They're
I get that. Oh, I hate when I want to see something brand new and I have to type it into Google and they.
brand new clothes. Brand new. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the words brand new and not a band. Yeah, I hate that.
But we got some stories on the way and on the back.
What happened? What did you see on the way back, Tony?
Okay, so empty highway. Okay,
Empty highway.
this SUV. Okay, stopped in the middle of the intersection. No other cars all around.
Okay.
All right, real quick though.
Yes.
It wasn't quite the middle of the highway.
Or the
though.
turning point.
Yeah,
thing.
it was.
You know what I
it
mean.
was. It was
Off-ramp?
stopped. Yeah, it's when we were driving through.
We were coming out of an
Monmouth.
exit.
Oh, okay.
When you're going back to Burlington from Monmouth, you
Yeah.
got to get off and hop onto the other
Yep.
highway, right?
Yep.
Onto 34.
Yeah.
It was right there. They were like right there in the middle of the lane to stop to turn.
Right.
Yeah.
The car was off.
Off.
Yep. No lights or nothing.
Nothing.
No.
And Brett was like, we looked around, and Brett was like, "Fuck this!
Fuck this. I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go
no.
around them.
That sounds like a trap.
Yeah. Also, this is 4 in the morning. Well,
yeah,
3:30.
3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Was there anybody in there though?
Oh, we're gonna
Well,
get to
here
it.
you go.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nobody was in it. Okay, I swear to God, nobody was in it. I was looking. The guy popped out of nowhere and made eye contact with me. I think it was a ghost.
As I was pulling off, and Tony's like flipping out. He's like, somebody just appeared in there.
No, nobody was in there. And he just appeared. I made eye contact. It was like a bald guy, and
Damn. I'm gonna go with a theory that he dropped his meth, and he popped up when you guys.
Why
pulled
is he
beside
just
him.
sitting there though?
no,
'Cause you
no,
gotta find it,
No,
dude.
but look, I swear to God, I was looking the entire time, and he
Yeah.
just appeared.
So like you didn't see any movement of like coming up or
No.
it's just there.
Yes,
Okay. Damn.
because I was looking, nothing. Boom, no.
I'm gonna say he was behind a bush that Tony didn't see.
In the car.
In the car?
In the call, we were like, I made eye contact. Then I'm like, is he following us now? I think he was following us down the way home.
Damn.
And then, we were expecting the whole time to see that car again somewhere
Walking
down
him
the line.
Yeah.
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 Because from that point, we have, there's like another half hour home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then once we made it to Iowa, the Mississippi, no ghosts are afraid of Mississippi and Iowa.
That's what we figured. We were
Yeah.
putting rules in
Yeah.
place for this ghost. We were like, we have to get to Iowa. It can't cross the
It
bridge.
can't
Yeah.
cross.
And then,
Yep.
like, we were celebrating when we. It was like 4 a.m. We're crossing the bridge. We're
Yes.
like, yay! We
Fuck
got
you,
away
ghost."
from the ghost. It was probably ridiculous.
Yeah, I can imagine. So did you guys?
But it was fun.
Did you guys notice plates? Was it Iowa or Illinois plates? I'm assuming.
What
Actually,
logo?
No.
it didn't have any plates.
Oh, even weirder.
I don't remember.
I looked because I remember when I'm like, okay.
Now I don't know if you're messing with me.
No, because of the time when I got held up, I look
Yeah.
at details now.
Yeah.
When I think I'm going to have to make a police report
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I fucked up that one time.
Tony, I see Ashlyn's giving you a weird eye. I'm the same way. For some reason, if I'm driving somewhere and I notice a car take a few turns that I do, license plate. I'm getting your fucking license plate, and I'm going to start reciting it in my brain.
Yeah.
Just in case I need that
Because
license plate.
the whole thing was weird, and I was looking at I found out weird to begin with. They didn't have a license plate.
Yeah.
And then what happened on the way up, you said?
Okay, 2 things happened. The Fast and Furious guys have
Oh,
racing.
man, we saw the Fast and
No.
Furious guys.
No.
Yeah, dude.
We're only lucky
Brian
enough to
and
see
Dom.
one at a time.
For
Yeah.
real?
Yeah, usually we only see one Fast and the Furious, and
Oh.
we make a
They
joke
were
every
racing,
time.
like-
No,
Going-
they were racing and going in between cars and fucking
Boom.
It
Then
is crazy.
I was expecting to see the Paul Walker one hitting a tree down the road, but no.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
It was crazy.
a cop pulled over a log.
Oh my god, I
Truck.
forgot about that, Tony.
A log
Tell
truck?
it, tell it.
We saw that somebody had gotten pulled over, and as we're passing it, yeah, it was like it was the
Final Destination logs.
Yeah, it was the thing that he, and then we were sitting there like that was the truck. It
Yeah.
was one of those log
Yeah.
trucks, and we're sitting there like, holy shit! Do you think that cop? Because we've all seen Final Destination
Oh, yeah.
2. Even if you haven't seen the movie, I'm sure you know that fucking scene,
Right,
right?
right.
Or you've heard about that scene.
Yeah.
It's the cop in that scene that gets the log to his face.
Yeah.
So, like, do you
yeah.
think that cop was pulling that over the whole time? He's like, shit.
And then, what if he remembered the entire scene of the movie when he was walking up?
Never mind, just go.
Fuck this.
Yeah,
The
turn
cop-
off those lights.
He's driving. He's like, get ready to swerve. Get
No,
ready to
no,
swerve.
no.
Fuck this. I'm done.
Hey,
I don't know.
I'm out. Can you stay here for 10 minutes? I'm just going to go that way.
Like, no matter what that log truck is doing and breaking he can pass in front of me, that log truck driver, and I'm a cop, and I'm sitting there and I see him like doing fucking crack and like shooting up heroin and
Yep,
shit.
yep.
Like,
he could be the guy actually in the movie that's doing all the drugs right next to the cops the whole
Yeah.
movie.
yeah, because he does.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, I don't care. Have a good day. Have a
Thanks.
good day,
Not
sir.
Thank you.
Yep.
Not worth it.
Yep. I love kids. I love dogs. He could be hitting a dog in that's sitting in the passenger seat. I'm not pulling that motherfucker over.
I love dogs and I hate the image, but it makes me laugh. I'm just going like, driving down the road, punching into the passenger seat.
And then I'm off to the side like, have a good day, sir.
No.
Have fun with your dog.
Waving.
Have fun with your dog.
I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah, I forgot about that, Tony. God, that Final Destination thing was cracking us up.
I know.
It'd be hilarious if as you're passing, like you see, it's funny just that way. And then as you're passing it, it had one of the banners promoting Bloodlines on the side of
Yes. Like they rented out a cop and everything.
it. Yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't think about that. Next level viral marketing. Awesome.
That was my big. I mean, I haven't done much of nothing else because that was Thursday.
That's draining
And
enough right there.
And then Friday, I didn't go to sleep. I just I took a shower to wake me up, drank some coffee, and then went to work. And then because it was going to be a hot fucking day,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to be working in the heat on like 3 or 4 hours of sleep.
Ugh.
I'd rather just get it done with before it
Yeah.
gets hot, and then go home. But then I didn't end up passing out until probably 7:30, 8 o'clock that night.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and I had to force myself to sleep because I went to Wisconsin the next day, all in a day. Drove there for an anniversary party of some grandparents, and then drove back that night.
Ugh.
So, and then Sunday.
How long's that
I
drive?
It was like 5.5 hours one way. Yeah, and a lot of it though was the same way up that we took for Chicago.
Nice.
So
It'd be funny if you saw some of the same things.
Did you see the ghost again?
I didn't see that. I was actually looking for the ghost, and I told Katie all about it as we were coming up on it. I was like, "That's the spot."
That's the spot.
I did. I was able to squeeze a book in an ebook called "The Devil's in the Next Room." That was really good. So, yep, it was a new horror one that just came out like a month ago. That I was really excited to get to.
Is it? I'm guessing demonic possession, or is it more?
Actually, no.
No, really.
Yeah.
See, I was kind of hoping for like more of like a serial killer or something like that.
Yeah, I won't. I'm not gonna because it doesn't say what is
nice.
until towards the end, so I don't want to throw it out there. But
So it might still be demonic possession.
ooh, it could be. Read it and check it out. Oh, and then another one I want to give a shout out to that I read after that. I finished it yesterday. Was called "I'll Pray for You," but it's pray is Prey. And I think it's Sierra Waff. Really good. Check it out.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why I just reminded,
Yeah.
but this is going out this week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 days.
Yeah.
So this
These ones are quick turnarounds.
I know, right? So this Friday,
Yes, this Friday.
Snake Alley, the Capitol,
Yup.
Carlson's film, The Savages are playing
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yep. Heck yeah,
at
I'll be
9
down.
p.m.
Nice.
I'm gonna go see it
Oh,
again.
was that at 9?
Yeah.
Okay, it's later.
hmm
Okay, shoot, sounds good.
Hell yeah.
And then
Full
also,
length?
huh?
Full
Yeah,
I think it's
full length.
I don't. It's like an hour, I think.
Well, you've seen the movie,
Yeah.
so yeah. Okay.
But it's good. I want to see it again now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm going to that. And then also the day that this drops up in Iowa City, yeah, I believe is the Prescribed Films Night.
25 years of prescribed
25
films.
years,
Yeah.
and they're going to be showing a bunch of their.
That's in Iowa City.
Yep, I'm pretty sure Iowa City.
Yeah. I'm
Right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm hoping it's Iowa City because it doesn't start until 10, and I'm sure it's going to be like an hour and a half to 2 hours long.
10 o'clock at night
Yep, it starts at 10 o'clock at night.
on a Wednesday.
Yes, on a Wednesday, because that's when the theater does their. Does their.
Okay. Yeah. No. Actually,
What is it? What is it called?
Is
that, that theater? I forget what
Is
it
it film scene?
Yeah, film scene.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
got
Okay.
Wednesday
Wednesday
night, film
night they
scene,
do
10
that
o'clock night.
series. Yeah.
Yep,
Film
yep.
scene is really nice. That's why I saw The Savages.
Yep. So, on everybody, if you listen to this the day of, head out to Iowa City to film scene and check out a night
404
with
East
Prescribed
College
Films.
Road.
Okay.
Or East College Street in Iowa City.
Okay. Yeah. It's film scene. Really
Yep.
nice theater.
Hell yeah. So,
I
that's
think
me.
Jay and Silent Bob were just in Iowa
Yeah. They were in
City.
Iowa City. They were in Iowa City over the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have.
Watched them on TikTok.
I didn't have the spending money or the time
Yeah.
with brand
Because-
new playing this past
Yeah,
week.
because-
and brand new was on a break for a very long time. So
Brand new was important, and like funny because Kevin Smith and Jay were like on TikTok. They showed up at TikTok at the like Iowa, like welcome to Iowa scene, and like
yeah.
they're like, hey guys, we're in Iowa. Come see Dogma.
it seems like every couple of years Kevin Smith slides through with something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
He
figured
likes
on that
Iowa.
one I can you know.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yep. So Tone, anything else besides brand new?
Yeah, I saw something.
Hell
What'd you
yeah.
see?
I saw Dangerous Animals.
Dangerous
nice.
animals.
I want to see that.
So it must have been him.
Yeah.
What?
He was telling me that he watched a movie that I told him I wanted to see, that Dangerous Animals. And I'm like, what movie? And then he was like telling me who was in it and like what it was about. And he was like, yeah, you remember that? And I'm like,
See, I don't even
I don't
remember
know.
what it's about.
I was like,
just-
I think it must have been Abe.
I saw a commercial for it on TikTok, and I'm like, this looks fucking dope.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it involves shark cages, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what you were saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys, this is an amazing movie.
Yes. Awesome.
I 4.5 starred this movie.
Nice. That's high as fuck for you
That's
anymore.
exciting.
The love story got me too. I was not expecting the love story to get me.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's good.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I highly recommend it.
Hell yeah. I really want to check it out.
I want to see it again.
yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys seen it yet. Mickey 17.
No, I've been wanting to.
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, cool.
Which I haven't watched it yet, but I just saw that it was on Max a couple days ago.
I've been meaning to check that
Yeah,
out.
I really want to see that bad.
But yeah, Dangerous Animals.
Mhm.
So good.
Was that playing at the theaters or did you
Yeah.
rent it? Okay.
It was playing at the theaters.
Nice.
I didn't get to see 28 Years Later yet.
I haven't
It's
seen
not
it
an
either.
LDX.
It's
I
an
thought it was.
LDX.
It didn't look like when I drove by.
It was.
I mean, I was looking from a distance.
I thought.
I was because I saw the biohazard symbol from the first one. That's like
Okay, now-
behind like a character.
Okay, now that you say that, something I think only the 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock shows are on LDX.
Oh God, that
Probably
makes
because
sense.
they got kids showing during the day,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
That makes sense then.
Kids don't need LDX.
They don't.
no,
They need to
Okay?
be. They need to spoil the adults who have
Yeah.
put in their time.
And
Yeah.
those kids are gonna go to those fucking kid movies
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
matter what theater
And
you
like-
put them into.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
adults,
and like my
not always the
my,
case.
My
No.
4-year-old niece ruined a bad movie for me in LDX.
Yep. yeah.
Yeah, she would have been fine in a regular seat.
Yeah, actually, she passed out in that seat, and then she got freaked out
Yeah.
when she woke up.
So you got to
Caught the
put
scene.
them in an uncomfortable seat where it builds
'em awake.
character
Yeah.
and keeps them awake.
Look at us. That's how we turned
Builds
out.
character. That's officially something old people say right there. 100%.
Calvin and Hobbes, the dad. That's what it always reminds me of.
Oh really?
Yeah, because
I
that's what
didn't know
he's
there
always.
was a dad.
Calvin's dad
I've only seen Calvin and Hobbes. I've never seen anybody but those two.
and his parents are in.
I've never seen.
shit
He
ton
has
of 'em.
parents.
Yeah,
I figured he's like a typical '90s kid where they could do whatever the fuck they want. And
Yeah, he just went out exploring all day, but his.
huh,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I know exactly where my books are. After this, I'll just bust them out
Okay.
real quick so you can see what they look like.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I
So-
got a lot of judgy faces today, guys.
Was that the only one?
Give me one sec. I'm text woke.
You've got a lot. You have a lot of judgy faces, or you're getting.
I'm giving.
Oh,
Giving.
my.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I just feel like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've noticed
It's
a
the
couple.
heat, dude.
When
It's
I,
We're in a
it's the
heat wave right now.
heat, dude. I'm judging hard.
when I said the thing about the license plate, I got a fucking glare. And I don't
Did
know
you?
why, because I'm like, I'm
Have I gotten any?
protecting us.
Have I got any fun looks?
No, I don't think so.
Yes. Although,
No,
damn
you
it, I
just
want
did.
some.
No, you just did.
Oh,
After this, I'll take out the
Okay,
books.
yep.
I'll
That's,
take out the Calvin and Hobbes books.
wait, what I missed? Okay, no, that's about it. Dangerous Animals, go see it.
Go see it. I really want to.
me and Ashlyn are fighting now.
I know. I feel like it's a ping pong night now.
Do you guys? What do you think? Then should we just go ahead and get the movie out of the way? Then.
Yeah, please, let's go.
Which actually, before we dive into this too much,
Yeah.
I have a guess at Ashlyn's theme.
Are you gonna make the guess?
I have a guess. I'm going to message her. I feel like I have an unfair advantage.
You're gonna message me?
So I'm going to
Okay.
message and have her. It counts as my pick. It counts as my
Okay.
official
Holy
pick.
shit!
Okay, that's
Holy
what I
shit!
meant.
I have a pick, but I don't want to fucking lose.
And so that's why I'm going to throw mine out now.
I feel like
You have
if I
one
just
of the two.
if I just
that you
wait, if I don't even think about it until December, and I let everybody else just use up their fucking picks, I'm gonna be the only one
So-
that's gonna get it. That's
So-
what unless you guys get lucky,
Look,
I think.
Like, I have a question. Do we
Yeah.
get to find out Abe guess?
No.
If
Why
it's-
would you get
No,
get to
because
know
if
his guess?
it is right, if it's wrong, you guys get to know. If it's
That's
right,
what I mean.
Oh, actually, no. If it's wrong, I don't think we should know, but save it so we
Yeah.
can know at the end of the year what the wrong
Okay.
answers were.
Okay. Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna message it now.
Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm gonna be so pissed if I was right. I
Oh,
think
man.
I'm like onto something with my guesses.
Oh, and if you're new this year,
No.
No. Oh.
No, but I'll save it. But no, that's
good.
not it.
Save
Abe.
it.
Could
That's
it
not
still
one of
apply?
the two.
Damn.
Really?
So-
interesting.
Damn.
So Abe is out.
Abe
Yeah.
is
of the
out.
I'm out.
For one,
competition.
or do you only get?
No, I only get one vote. Everyone gets one.
Oh wait,
But there's
two
two
though.
themes.
Oh, so we
How do
get two
work that
guesses?
out?
Okay.
I like how we never put any
Well,
thought into the things ahead of time. We just bullshit it on air.
No.
And then forget about it.
The problem is, you can't guess at the same fucking theme though.
Okay.
There's two themes.
Yeah.
You have to guess or you don't have to guess at both, but like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Now I feel like it's bullshit though, because then if Tony thinks he knows one, okay, he doesn't know this other one at all. He's gonna guess twice for one theme, and now I feel like it's cheating.
No, I feel like you get one pick. You get one because it could be two things.
Okay, look, I have a question. Hey, if I get the one theme right, I get to guess for the second one.
I don't know. I gotta think about it. I gotta think.
And real quick,
They're so.
if you're new, Ashlyn's picks this year they'll have a theme, and we're trying to guess the theme, and you can jump in too on this.
Yeah.
So
Get
without
You
saying,
can jump in on anything. Just
So I
tag
know
us.
I won't
Just
know.
talk to
I
me.
want we don't have to say what, but how close was Abe?
No.
Really?
No.
Damn, I was for sure thought
Like
that.
1 to 10 negative.
That's a good answer, though.
That's a great answer, but
Oh, I can't wait to
when
hear
I
it.
saw it, I was like, what?
Well, okay, so he's not even close.
I promise you. I promise you.
Alrighty.
Very good guess, though.
Damn. All right, that's fair.
This week, we watched Ashlyn's Pick Habit from 2021, an American comedy film, thriller film directed by Janelle Shirtcliffe in her feature directorial
it's a
debut.
female director. I didn't know that.
From a screenplay by Shirtcliffe
I
and
think
Libby
you could've guessed
Mitz.
that.
And it stars Bella Thorne and Gavin Rossdale and Paris Jackson,
Yeah.
which is weird.
The whole list, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Paris Jackson. I was like, in the credits, are like the Paris Jackson,
I don't even know who that is. I've heard the
Michael
name.
Jackson.
Michael Jackson's
kid.
daughter.
Oh, okay.
Actually, she was in the last season, I believe, of American Horror Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was the
went down
baby.
the rabbit hole.
She was the baby that was being dangled.
Yeah,
No, that,
right?
that,
That
was
was Blanket.
Blanket.
Oh no,
Oh, that
was the
Blanket?
other one.
My bad.
Yeah.
So,
Also, though.
Oh, that was Blanket.
That was
My bad.
Blanket, you guys. He was the baby.
Yeah, don't be ridiculous. That was Blanket.
everybody knows that, Tony.
Don't spread misinformation.
Okay.
I mean, half the table knew that.
Okay.
That's true.
Also starring Queenie. That was the Queenie, the
drug dealer.
dealer. That was the star of Dream Home
She's the
from
one who got her baby
from
ripped
season
out.
1. Not the one who got it. She was the one who went on the revenge kick of killing everybody.
Oh.
My Asian one, where like the birth of the Half of Death.
Really?
The movie that she was that lady.
Weird.
Yeah,
birthed the half of death.
blew my mind. And then also Sunny, which was the lady
What a great way to word that.
who ran the nun house.
Yeah.
That was Anne's mom from Arrested Development.
Really? Okay. Yeah. No.
Dang.
Yeah.
Weird cast.
Weird cast.
Weird cast.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
So, I don't know. Where do you guys want to start with this thing? Okay. Bella Thorne has a Jesus infatuation
Infatuation.
Yeah. Borderline kink.
and likes to pretend like that's who she's fucking when she's fucking dudes even.
Yeah.
And
But she doesn't live the life of a person of God because she's like doing heroin and.
but she still always talks to God
Yeah.
and Jesus and
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Which the casting choice for the younger version of Bella Thorne
Yeah.
was kind of weird because it didn't look anything like Bella Thorne.
Yeah.
And she looked too old to be a young Bella Thorne. Like, she looked older than Bella Thorne, which I thought was strange. But the colors of this movie were gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
The
I love that.
aesthetics of this movie,
Love.
gorgeous.
It had a very 70s vibe, but I
Loved
felt
it.
like they committed too hard to that because sometimes it didn't make sense with the context of the story and everything else that was going on in the movie.
Yeah.
But I loved the vibe of it. It
Yeah.
looked very pretty.
They know how to make a movie. Like make a movie
Visually.
visually.
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
Whoever it was very
I
pretty.
feel like they need to fire the writer and the casting director.
Yeah.
Well,
Other than that,
the writer was also the director.
well, they need to fire.
Well,
I mean, maybe if she
needs-
maybe she directs something that she didn't write.
also, I gotta tell you,
Has
though,
the Rob Zombie problem.
Yeah.
She has the Rob, but differently because Rob Zombie just throws curse words in everywhere.
Yeah, to be like shocking and stuff. But I
Yeah.
felt like that was kind of this movie. It was just shock to shock, or it was trying to.
Yes.
I thought like that's where I think the comedy comes in, right?
I don't know. I didn't.
Is like their treatment of the like religious
Yeah.
aspect and like how I don't know.
Maybe it was like a pretentious way, like, oh, this is so funny. They're gonna
Right,
In,
right.
in my head, because I mean I watched it and then I like looked up to see, like the people that made it and stuff like that, right? So in my head though, the three main characters, it was not even the actresses, but like the characters themselves.
Yeah.
It was. I felt like those three are the ones that wrote the movie.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
like they were just sitting in a room like, oh my God. And then you
Yes.
know what we should
Yeah.
do? Oh,
Yes.
what should we do? Oh, and then I come in and I'm like, I want to fuck Jesus. Oh my God, really? We can't say that, can't you know what I mean?
100%.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Fuck.
The Christians are gonna hate us.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna get the wrong kind of attention.
yeah.
You're 100% right.
And instead of doing, and it's not like if they want to do like a take or like a send off of like a religion or something like that or an aspect of it, that's fine. But like, do it right, like Saved. Remember Saved?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Macaulay
That-
Culkin,
with
Mandy
Macaulay
Moore.
Culkin, Mandy
Yeah.
Moore. That and Jenna Malone. That shit. That was a good fucking movie.
That was a good movie. You know,
Yes.
comedy had something
I
to
don't
say.
remember that movie.
Yes.
at all.
good.
And also, I feel like the jokes land if you're also sympathetic to the people that you're sending up. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like it felt like they hate. I'm not religious at all, but it felt like they were just making fun of. I don't know, of like the religion or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
and
And
unfortunately,
I don't like that. Like
I don't know, but and I watched Conclave the other week.
Yeah,
That was a
I've
more.
never seen it.
That was a way better, like satire on the whole faith, like even like in a political one of voting for the new pope. That was like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
that
were
one
telling
that
us
you were
about
talking
that.
about.
Yeah.
That's right.
that was like that's how you do it.
Right.
Because I had elements of comedy, you know. But yeah, I don't think it was. I can't even say much. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah.
I have to say, I don't think the casting choice was wrong though.
For the kid
because
still?
For
Or what?
For the what?
For the kid version of her
Oh
character?
no,
Or-
just for the whole movie.
oh, for the whole movie.
Because every single one of those people that they cast remind me of trash.
No, you're
But
right.
also, the storyline is so trashy. And, like, I'm not being like, oh my God, you're so trash. Like,
Yeah.
I almost feel like they wanted it to be such a trashy
Yeah.
movie. And they casted these people who I literally, Gavin Rossdale, trash. Bella Thorne, trash, dude.
I guess-
These little blonde girls, trash. Like, that's just how I see them anyway.
I guess the reason I say fire the casting person is I'm
They're
basing
not
it.
good actors.
They're not good.
They're
No.
not good.
Like the
No.
irony I thought of having Gavin Rossdale play
Yeah.
an actor,
Yeah.
and his lines felt like it was pulling teeth.
Oh, he was bad.
Yeah.
It was
Which I don't understand because
horrible.
I thought, I mean, it's been years since I've seen it, but I thought he was good in Constantine. I think that's the only other thing that is coming
like,
in my head.
Yeah, I think
with
that's
him
the
in it,
only
but-
thing I can remember him in. And he was not bad in that.
And I remember that I thought he was good.
So maybe it's
Maybe I need to rewatch it.
Maybe you
it's
need
the
to
way
rewatch it. It's
Yeah.
an old ass movie too.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe
Plus-
it's the way the
05,
director
07?
wanted the lines to be delivered. Then
I don't know.
Oh.
that's so weird. I just felt like every actor, literally, there was not a person on screen that I felt like,
Was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Bella had a few moments where I liked what she was doing and like that I felt were convincing in some way, but for the most part, it felt like literally everybody was reading off a piece of paper that was in their pocket. They'd pull it out, look at it real quick, put it right back in, and then say their line.
And you want no take? Nah,
Nah,
we're good.
nah,
we
we're
got
good.
It. We got it.
nah.
Why do you want to waste everybody's time?
I just gave you cinema gold.
Yeah, Sorry, I hate to bash on a movie, guys, but this one.
But it had a lot of good elements.
It didn't have a lot of good elements.
Well,
It had a couple good elements. I'll give you the colors.
Yeah.
It was
And
so pretty.
I liked that one boss lady
Yeah.
you were talking about. I like
Whitney.
her little henchman guy.
I hated him.
Oh, you don't like the henchman?
But-
I liked the henchman.
I hate those characters. I hate that
Yeah,
that
same.
southern drawl, like really, I'm Buck and I'm here to fuck.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I hate those.
Those characters always crack me up.
I liked Queenie.
That's the bad
Yeah.
boss, right?
I like a chaotic bitch though.
Yeah.
So
I liked her, except for I didn't like the. She's not convincing as a.
she was
a
almost too
kingpin.
pillowy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and
I
like
get that.
she didn't seem organized at all.
At all. Also,
Who-
you got stabbed in the throat
Yeah.
so fast. Come
Well,
on.
That and like so Gavin, he has the girls sell his drugs for him.
Mm-hmm.
Someone steals all the drugs, all the money, $20 million. Am I right?
20,000.
Okay,
Yep.
to $20,000, and then the drug kingpin, Queenie, finds out,
Mm-hmm.
and she sends him 15 text messages back to back. What the fuck kind of drug dealer kingpin are you? You're gonna text message,
Yeah.
be pissed off, and text message. You're not gonna call his ass or something.
Yeah.
And that.
And then right away send your henchman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then right away, and then also when you catch one of them randomly that they somehow knew, that still drives me nuts.
None of
Yeah.
that made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was confused.
They knew
and then all-
instantly who it
and then-
was.
And then all of a sudden she's able to, you think, kill him
Yeah.
at first.
Yeah.
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 She's able to overpower him.
Right.
You think kill him, and then they're out of the movie for like 20 minutes, and then they show back up, and you're like, they're not fucking dead?
I know. I was so
Right.
confused. I'm like,
What?
did I miss something?
She got
they-
stabbed in the neck.
They needed a
The
fucking
neck,
end
and the
it.
other guy
and then he got
shot
shot
in the chest.
Yeah.
Like
and this
the,
is
the
only
dead zone.
And this was like only an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Although,
Which I'll give you that.
I
That's
gotta
another
tell
good thing
ya.
about the
Yeah.
movie.
and it was fast.
Yeah.
Like
It
it wasn't.
didn't drag.
There was no fucking drag, which thank
No.
God, because I swear to God,
Yes,
the last
no,
couple movies.
No, and that's good. But
Yeah.
like the things that kept happening though to make it not drag didn't
Agreed.
make sense
Agreed.
why anybody was doing these things.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like the
The writing was terrible.
Yeah.
when Queenie has Gavin and she's torturing him,
Yeah.
and she pulls out the spider or the
Yeah.
ant or whatever
The
and
weird bug.
sets
Yeah.
it on him. And you're like, oh shit, this thing's
Oh,
gonna fuck him up.
shit.
Boom, shoots him in the head. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What was the point?
That was so
Let me eat it.
anticlimactic.
What was
Yeah.
the point of the bug?
Yeah, that was weird.
She had a big old monologue about the bug too. And then
Yeah.
they just shoot him in the head.
Yeah. And they don't even
Dude.
show it.
I'm trying to think of like a movie it reminds me of.
This movie?
Yeah. I mean, besides Singapore Sling.
It did have that kind of.
I mean,
vibe.
I'm telling you.
I mean,
I need
it
to
was.
see
it was
that
Singapore
movie.
Sling.
It,
Except
just-
not fucking foreign and black and white.
It's just. I guess it didn't
It's
because
chaotic. There's
it's
like
chaotic.
nothing
It's
happening.
not the because I felt like Singapore's thing was more shocking to be shocking.
Oh yeah.
Than this one was.
Yeah.
But it's just chaotic. Like everything just feels like.
Yeah.
Like,
It
I don't
reminded me
know.
of Singapore Sling, and I hated it almost as much. I'll never hate anything more than Singapore Sling.
You
though.
did hate this movie though?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I right after it got finished, 'cause, I was at my desk. It was Sunday morning. I watched it when I woke up, and Katie woke up like halfway through, and I finished the movie, and she was doing some cleaning or whatnot, putting things away, and then she just sat and she was doing her own thing in her chair, which is next to the desk. The movie ends, and I hit stop, take out my little headphones, and I'm just sitting there for a second, like, what the fuck? And then I grab a notebook, and then I wrote down 4 things. I put bucket list, and I put 4 different things. And then, but number 3, I put watch the worst movie ever made. And then I went over to Katie, and I was like, you want to hear my review of the podcast this week? And I was like, look at this list, bucket list, great list, right? And I was like, look at number 3, watch the worst movie ever. And then I had a pen. I was
You
like,
can't think
I
this is
crossed
worse
it.
than Dogtooth.
I crossed it out, and I was like, I don't know, it kind of was. And I
Get
crossed
the
it
fuck
out.
out of here.
And I-
That's
Holy
bonkers.
shit.
Well, I don't know.
That's
Like,
crazy.
But I crossed it out, and I was like, boom. I was like,
so
I was
funny.
like crossing things off the bucket list this morning already. But yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
don't
that
actually
statement's
think-
too bold.
Yeah, I don't think it was that bad.
Well,
I mean,
see,
it was bad.
She brought up a good point though, because we watched this movie, or we tried watching this movie. I think it was Bye Bye Man. Did you ever watch that?
yeah.
no.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
We shut it off. like
You're
half
lucky.
an hour into the fucking
Because
movie.
then they have to go from the
And
Matrix.
you guys know. You guys
Carrie Ann
know.
Moss.
You guys know that I don't shut. I don't.
No. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're
You give
movie
it
lovers
yeah,
here.
You give it a shot.
We give a fucking movie a shot.
Yeah.
I did not. I said,
finished.
let's turn this shit off. And she brought that up. She was like, it's worse than Bye Bye Man, and I was like, I think so. And she's like, is that just because though you had to finish this one because it was like homework for podcasts?
Yeah.
You know, like on that one, it was probably fucking worse, but I was able to just shut it off and move on with my life. Whereas this one, I had to watch all 81 fucking minutes of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it was as bad as you.
No,
It was
it's
fine.
nowhere near that.
It
bad.
was.
Oh my God, it
it
was
wasn't
great.
I've
good.
seen way worse movies.
Oh,
than
yeah.
this. Way worse.
It
I've
wasn't
seen
good
werewolves.
by any means.
I mean, I've seen movies that are like maybe they're made worse or you know what I mean, stuff
Right.
like that. But like,
But-
I don't know.
A worse story.
I can
There's a
find-
million movies with a
I can
worse
find
story.
things that are entertaining at least in most movies.
I guess
Well, see, that's
where
the
I
thing.
was fine with.
If you can find at least something in this
Yeah.
movie that kept you and that you did appreciate,
And it doesn't. It
doesn't
didn't
have
for me.
anything that-
Neither did Dogtooth.
Yeah,
and then,
Dogtooth
but
was-
I guess
did-
maybe Dogtooth is worse though because it was like this. I felt like in my head.
but it's your
Yeah.
number one taboo that
but-
you don't want.
Well, I wouldn't even say that's my number one. Are you talking about incest?
Yeah.
No, that's not my. Okay, maybe it's my number one.
I need you to watch Singapore
And,
Sling, dude.
I think you think it's the wrong reason though.
What?
Well, like, I mean, obviously it's fucking gross, right?
Right.
But like, I just hate when people do it because like that's the only reason they
it's your-
fucking put it in there is
It's your
just
number
to
one
shock
taboo.
you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Like there's bigger taboos.
Oh
than
no!
that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
okay,
the
okay.
shocking to shock. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just shocking
Of
to
that,
shock, man.
especially with that level of like choosing that to be your shocker.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
so
shocker.
It's so stereotypical.
Like, come the fuck
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I get you. But no,
So yeah,
it didn't have anything that.
Not really, man. And I thought Gavin Rossdale might be the saving grace for me because I used to love
no.
Bush.
He was
No,
the worst.
He's one of the worst people in the fucking movie.
I think
Not
he
the
might have
character,
been
the
the
actor.
worst.
He really is the worst person
Yes.
on
Yeah.
screen.
Yes.
Somehow.
So weird.
Like I kept like things.
Even when they're
No.
boning,
No, I would say.
Yes.
like just the worst.
I would say.
You're a rock star.
You're a rock star, motherfucker.
You know how to bone.
You
Yeah.
know how to bone.
Like, what are you doing?
You were married to Gwen Stefani for years.
I know, right? You did Bush, Swallow, Mouth.
Yep. No, I
Damn.
think the close contender for worst was the not. So the three girls, you got Bella Thorne.
Yeah.
You got the ditzy, the
You
blonde.
got blonde pixie, blonde longer hair. That's
Yeah.
how I kept them apart. Short hair,
I
long
didn't pay
hair.
attention to the hair.
And then the
The,
short.
the more
The pixie is the one who stabbed her in the throat.
Yeah.
not her,
She reminds me of a pixie, anyways.
not
So
her.
the tall
other
one
one
that,
The
that likes
tall
to
s-
think that she's responsible.
Yeah.
Because then there's the other
Yeah.
one that's like, yeah, I'm not a crack addict. I'm
Yeah.
a coke addict.
Yeah, not her. The other
Stab
one.
in the neck.
The tall one who thinks she's responsible.
Yeah.
she was very close for second worst because she barely. She didn't have any voice inflection at all.
Yeah.
At all.
None.
Yeah.
So she was close contender for the worst on screen,
I
other than
agree.
Gavin.
Actually, I'll give it to Bella Thorne for best actress in this
Yep.
movie, probably.
Yeah.
And
I liked the pixie. She was weird. I
She- yeah.
didn't like her, but I liked her.
Her character didn't have as much to do.
Yeah.
So she
was
didn't have
just-
she didn't have as big shoes to fill.
She reminded me of Alice from Twilight.
Okay.
She's just
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
whatever
Space
the
cadet.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Cadet.
Yeah.
I missed that phrase. I like that.
Yeah, it's good.
Tony, you're being awfully quiet about this movie.
I saw this yesterday. I don't remember a single thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's another forgettable
Also-
movie that came across.
Also, another thing that pissed me off.
Like,
All right.
sorry.
No, go ahead, because I asked.
Like, I've been thinking about this movie. I
Yeah.
don't remember anything. I literally just watched it. The only thing I really remember that random Spanish commercial.
yeah, that you sent us the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
I watched this like intently, like I do all the movies, and I seriously can't remember.
So the most memorable thing about this movie for
There's a
you
weird
was
Spanish
the
commercial.
advertisement that interrupts the movie.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Funny.
Because I was so confused.
I
I'm like,
think you're feeling me then.
no, because I was so I was so confused. Like, Have I been watching this movie on Spanish? That's why I'm not understanding it. I don't. Has it been Spanish the entire time?
See, the movie didn't understand what was going on either with itself because
because it kept on doing so much stuff and she couldn't pick a lane.
And like Gavin Rossdale, like it's a big deal. He can't find his gun. And then and then it was
they set it up.
And then it was like the movie was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
What about that gun that was sitting there that he had?
That no one noticed was sitting on the table.
Nobody.
Yeah, but like it was like the movie was like, oh fuck.
We had to call back this.
We need to. So what should we do? Well, let's call in Bella Thorne maybe tomorrow and have her film a scene where when they're going to fuck, she grabs the gun and then like holds it behind her back for no fucking reason.
I know,
but
no
she
reason.
she used the gun at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the movie didn't remember that it had to set that up.
Oh, I didn't notice that at all. I just thought, she stole his gun.
I don't know. That's what
I thought. It was more strange that it shows him having that weird existential moment, like, oh no, the gun's gone, and then it kind of looks like he's remembering, like,
and then that's how they do the flashback. That's
he
right.
puts his hand to his head and like he's remembering what happened. So he's remembering Bella Thorne stealing his gun as he's walking out of the room and not looking back.
Yeah, you had your back to her. You don't remember that. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, you're right.
That
was awkward.
This movie gave me a headache.
I felt like they dedicated their time to developing the wrong things. I felt like they developed too much of Bella Thorne's backstory where that never really came into play. Like we got the whole flashback thing.
Yeah.
Didn't need it.
Yeah. Didn't end up needing it at all.
Yeah.
They barely even needed like all of her
weird in between prayers and stuff.
Yeah. So like her little narrations and
yeah.
everything like that. Even those were kind of not necessary.
It was like that. Like that was their way to get like
from point A to point B.
To use that plot device was of narration was she's praying. All
we
the time.
Have all
and
these
and telling Jesus all the time out.
We have all these random clips of things. Let's make a movie out of it by having someone narrate in between them.
Yeah.
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 That I felt like they just developed too much of her character where they needed to develop more into the actual story.
Any other character.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Also, did that little boy die?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Or did he?
I think he did.
I don't know. He might come back.
No, I don't.
Oh, that's true. Everybody else came back.
I don't think he did because she asked when dude was tied up, Gavin was tied up.
Yeah.
She asked, why is he tied up? And he's like, well, I had to use the venom on the kid.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't be tied up. So he wouldn't be dead, though, because she still had to do her speech.
Well, she asked him if he was allergic to bees, and the little boy's allergic to bees, and then he used the venom because he was like, I'm also allergic to bees. And that's why you always have to carry this, and he had an EpiPen. But then he stabs the little boy with venom.
So the boy's dead?
Unless he used the EpiPen on him.
But it didn't ever show it.
Yeah, so I guess he's
maybe
dead.
the filmmakers just forgot.
Now that you remind me, that was the second worst example of Gavin's bad acting when he was looking out the window at the kid. He's like, no, Benny.
Yes.
Benny, no.
Benny. Watch out.
He's fucking terrible.
What movie was he in? Oh my God!
I'll find out.
He's so bad.
No, I mean, like, what movie did he think he was in when they were filming this? Yeah.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
I was making a joke.
Gotcha.
I really had higher
Dude.
hopes for him, to be honest.
Honestly-
And I fucking hate Bella Thorne, so I was like, anybody's
Come
gonna
on,
be
Gavin.
better.
You
Yeah.
gotta carry the sword.
I had
And
higher
he
hopes
fucking
for this
sucked
movie.
Balls.
I really did too.
Me
Yeah.
too. The funny thing is,
The poster is actually
Like,
pretty dope.
I remember
no
seeing a
poster.
preview of this back in the day. And it was on my list to like, hey, I might want to check this movie out sometime
Yeah.
because of the nun. The trailer made this look really interesting.
Which that's another angle they didn't even really need. They didn't need it to be a specific like that. I guess it made sense for her character.
No.
Yeah.
Abe, it didn't need.
It made sense for her character.
Yeah, because
For her character, but I
Yeah.
don't think they needed the whole after thing of them becoming nuns to go collect money. That didn't.
But yeah, I remember the trailer. leading
I don't
up
remember the
whole
trailer,
nun thing.
no.
I saw the trailer back in like years ago.
I remember this
leaned on
poster.
the nun thing.
I
you
only
said?
chose it because of the poster and because I like a good drug movie.
Yeah,
Well, I like a drug movie.
you like not necessarily good. I like a drug movie.
I swear to God, you can't find a good drug movie anymore.
Snatch.
Snatch.
Yeah, but that's like the only one I got.
Blow.
What about that
Requiem
one
for a
with
Dream?
what?
Traffic?
Requiem.
What
Fuck.
about that one with? I really like that one with God, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh no.
You know what I'm talking
I don't
about?
know what you're talking
And
about.
that one girl, the Gossip Girl.
No.
Blake Lively?
Yeah.
What?
You don't know what? And Oliver Stone directed it. I don't remember the name of it, but it was really good.
That was not 21 grams.
No, that was Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Man, Savages.
I don't like
right?
serious
Maybe.
drug
Savages, I
movies,
think it's
should
called.
say.
Oh.
You don't
yeah,
like what?
I don't like serious drug movies.
Oh,
I like
like fun
chaos.
ones?
I
The
like fun drug
fun-
movies.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen Smiley Face with Anna Faris?
Anna Faris, yeah, I did.
Dude, me and my roommate up in Cedar Falls, we stumbled on that one night and laughed our asses off.
I love her.
That's
I
an
think I watched that
excellent-
because he told me.
That's an excellent drug movie.
I love her.
This one sucks. Everybody
Yeah.
out there watch Smiley
it was
Face
so
and said,
pretty though.
It was so
Yeah.
pretty.
It was so
Yeah.
pretty.
Oh,
I
yeah.
loved it.
Oh yeah.
So I had higher hopes
Yeah.
when like we turned it on, and I was
mean,
like,
at
"Oh my
least-
god!" And it's 70s.
I know.
Love that shit.
At least there's that. If there's one thing you're going to absolutely nail in a
Yeah.
movie, I feel like the aesthetic, if you get that right, you're going to keep most of my attention. Because I
That's
always have
true.
that to fall back on. I'm a visual person. So
Yeah.
if I have the visuals, I can forgive a lot.
I'm not gonna forget this movie for sure because of how pretty it is.
Oh, yeah.
And the vibe it gave me.
Yeah.
Because of how pretty it was.
Yep.
So that sucks.
Yeah.
Because I'll always remember this movie, but it was really pretty.
The one part that the vibe, because earlier I said that the vibe, they almost overcommitted to that,
Yeah.
was they had flip phones, which threw me off because that
Yeah, I
makes
thought it was 70s.
that changes the time period of like
Yeah.
because it felt 70s, but then they had
so when
flip
was
phones.
the time period?
But then they also had later in the movie they have a newscast of a guy who looks straight up 70s, like he has the porn stash and the big aviators.
This movie didn't know
And
when
then
it took place.
And then it said Gavin Rosdale, 90s actor. It's like, okay, so it's after the
So,
90s at least.
it's like now?
It's, I guess.
Huh.
But I felt like, because, that threw me the fuck off.
yeah, this movie is just confused.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what.
Filmmaker, you did great. Sounds like with
Yeah.
with
No,
the
yeah.
directing,
Visuals, man.
well, with the visuals,
Director of
Yeah.
photography.
and yep, your cinematographer was amazing.
And then the editor, the one who's doing all that After Effects and stuff, they did great.
The pacing was off.
The pacing was
pacing was off.
The writing on this was just terrible.
Yeah.
They had a
Yeah.
librarian who was willing to rip a page out of a book to write a note on it for
Yeah.
Bella. Like, yeah, find that person in this world.
Yeah, a
Someone
librarian.
who commits their lives to books. Let me rip a page out of this
Yeah,
book
let me
for
get-
a note for this nun who's obviously not a fucking nun.
Yeah,
With blue fucking streaks in her hair. I'd be
Yeah.
like,
Hot
girl.
pink boots up to her knees.
Yeah. Girl, what you doing?
Driving a 76 Cadillac.
Awesome.
Does anybody got anything more to say on this one?
The hospital bed scene was beautifully shot.
Yeah.
I loved that scene. Like, you see
Yeah.
the
When you see the Jesus,
Yeah.
well, no, that was cool too. But I like the cross shadow.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was a shadow or light of a shape
it was
of a
light coming
cross.
down, right?
Yeah, it was just perfectly shaped
Yeah,
like
that
a
was a good
cross
shot.
over her face as she's laying there, like recovering from all the shit that just happened. That was gorgeous, beautiful.
Also, I like that she decapitated that girl. Like, just
That was cool. All that blood
Unhinged
that was
as fuck.
unnecessary. Loved it.
unnecessary.
That's the
Crazy.
unnecessary things I want.
Yes. Agreed.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
The soundtrack was beautiful. I loved the score that they chose,
don't
or
remember
the music,
remember the music.
not the score, the soundtrack
Yeah.
they chose. I loved the vibe.
The
of
only
it.
one I remember is the hard pounded one when they come back into the one lady's home and the three of them, and they're all three of the girls are holding their guns because
Oh, yeah.
then you find out that the two are
God
still
Squad,
alive.
bitch.
Yeah, the God. Oh
Hey,
my
died
god.
at that.
Oh my fucking god.
They needed more lines
Why
like
did you
that
remind
were
me?
so ridiculous.
God.
God Squad, bitch.
Amazing.
If you're gonna make this, I like that though.
Yeah.
If you're gonna,
You do
if
like
you're gonna,
that.
if you're gonna do it, like lean into it the
They
whole
go
time.
all
Don't be,
in.
yeah,
Yes.
go all in.
They
If you're-
tiptoed around it until the very
Yeah.
end, and then they fully committed to that vibe.
They should have committed
Yeah.
to that entire movie.
I would have
Yes.
killed myself, and I
And
would
then-
have given it a 0.
Really?
Oh,
yeah,
really?
But I don't like that. I don't like
You
that.
do, though.
Overly, I don't.
Raw force.
No.
Oh shit,
I
that
wasn't
was so
very
fucking
high on
classic.
Yeah, you were.
I think we
not.
all were.
You were.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Which ones
almost
were off force?
the one with the guys
On the
who go.
island.
They go to that island
With
for
with ninjas.
with ninjas and
Okay, but I gave that a higher marks because there's ninjas, babe.
yeah.
Also, like
rare or not?
Also-
What was dial 911 for Santa Claus?
if you lean into your ridiculousness,
Yeah, but those are also old fucking
Yeah.
movies. That's different than what I was
No.
trying to get in.
no, but I think
Yeah.
I think in those examples he's giving though, I think they properly lean into things.
they do.
When you don't properly
Yeah.
lean into like
If they
if
did
you
that-
if they leaned into it like a motherfucker on this one, like I would have been okay with the whole religious aspects
Yeah.
and like all of that. But like the way that it was played, the way that they played all of that stuff was fucking stupid.
I
thought.
wouldn't have liked it if they
Really?
did that. I would have
Really?
liked it less. I don't.
Really?
I don't even like it, but I would have liked it less because it's not the type of movie it's supposed to be. Like I don't
this
feel like
movie
that's
doesn't
what they
even-
wanted it to be. So then, if I feel like it's fake, like
Yeah.
they're just trying to get the you types,
Which is
to
your
watch it, I would have been like, nah, I can't.
Which is your problem with B movies in general, I feel
Yeah,
like, right?
I fucking hate
Or
that silly
not-
shit.
they're
a
the
lot of times.
Zombievers.
the bad movies.
Yeah, but it's fucking beavers, babe. It's meant to be that.
Okay, so-
that's my
Exactly.
holdup. That's but
Right?
this movie's not supposed to be that. So if
The
if I
plot
picked
doesn't
this movie,
call for it.
Yeah.
I
so
see what
if
you're
they
saying.
would have
Yeah,
been like,
I agree with you about
let's
that.
be silly, I would have fucking shut it off because
That
I would
makes
have been like,
sense.
nah.
I can
Yeah.
see what you're
But
saying.
like Zombievers, yeah, give
the
me
whole
Zombievers.
the whole
Yeah.
concept is that
Yeah.
Zombievers, whereas this is drug kingpins and stuff. So if they went that
Yeah.
ridiculous,
Then
makes
I would have
sense.
been like, what the
Okay,
fuck is
that's
this?
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
You have to go with what you're trying to make because I think it's so fucking lazy when they're like, well, let's like hit this target audience for
Yeah.
that shit. Like
Makes
I don't
sense.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, touche.
So it would have been even worse for me.
Unless they did it right.
If they named it something else and did it right, like
Yeah.
that's what they wanted.
I
Yeah.
would 100% love this movie if that's what they did. I don't give a. I don't care if you're pandering to me. I'll take it.
I know you guys are freaks
I'm okay with
about
the pander,
silly
dude.
shit. I just don't like the sillies.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Yeah,
Yeah, well-
with this movie we are.
Let's go.
All right. Now we're going to hear from our podcast family, thepfpn.com, and be right back with ratings, kill count, Tony's special sauce, and trivia. Right after this.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
Thanks to thepfpn.com. You guys are awesome!
Before I go do trivia,
Oh, yeah. You got some comments?
I do have a get it the fuck out of your system that I forgot to read
Hey.
from Rod.
Hey!
He said, I'm watching the 6 Jurassic Park movies in preparation for the new one coming out on July 2nd.
Oh my god, I
I
love it.
saw this comment because there's a second part to it, right?
What's your favorite in the franchise so far?
Oh my god.
I'll be the first.
And why does Tony hate movies? Bring Her Back was one of the best horror movies so far this year.
I think we need an episode where Rod and
Tony
Oh
Tony.
my god, please.
talk about this movie.
They
Yeah?
should just talk
Yeah.
about movies in general.
I need to see this movie really bad.
I know. I want to see it.
I
real
want
bad
to
too.
sit down on the conversation because I know I'm not going to be on Tony's team with this because
Yeah.
I can't imagine any movie being that bad as what you're perceiving it to
Oh.
be. But yeah, I'm really curious. I want to see this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite in the franchise though, it's the first one.
Yeah. First one, right? Jurassic
Yeah,
Park,
the first one.
right?
I
Although-
love them all.
I gotta.
They're all good.
I love them all.
I've got a soft spot for 2 also.
Love
I think,
2.
I think
Yeah,
for some
2's pretty
reason,
good.
and even
Love.
though I used to love the book and it's so far away from the book, it's still so fun.
I love
Spielberg,
2.
man.
I love 3.
I'm not a fan of 3.
I love
It's all
3.
right.
Yeah. I saw it in Germany though.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
pretty
love
fun.
that.
Yeah.
The 2 has the most iconic scene for me when that van thing is hanging over the edge of the cliff and the girls like they're trying not to break through the glass.
The glass.
Holy
So
shit!
scary.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
But
also,
no, overall,
the
number one.
little dinosaur with he's got a little brace on because he broke his little leg.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they hurt his leg. The little T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And so
Yep,
she
yep,
had to
yep.
like save the little T-Rex.
Yeah.
Their
She had to
mama
like go
come.
put a splint on it and shit
Yeah,
like that.
That's right.
I absolutely love 1, 2, 3. Love. I love them all.
Well,
but
yeah, because I'm not a fan of the so much of the third, but I thought the new ones with Chris Pratt, I thought those were fucking all
So
of them
good.
I liked. Yeah.
Worlds are all good, except I just don't like him.
yeah.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I think
Same.
he was just oversaturated in the action genre for a while.
Yeah.
Always playing the same character too.
He's always Andy. He's
Yeah.
always going to be Andy.
Yeah.
His image is fucked. And if you
Yeah.
lean into Quinn had that funny sense of thing, but you
Yeah.
can't have a dude who's like, "Come here, Blue. Yeah, I'm a velociraptor whisperer," at the same time as cracking all these jokes. No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Can I
Pick
go
a
back to
lane.
Wad's comment?
I
Yeah.
don't like him anyways, though. I don't like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't choose. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay. Go back.
Yeah.
I saw that twice, okay?
Yep.
It's not that fucking good.
But
You
you
did-
hate movies.
You did say on your second watch you were picking up on things that you didn't notice, like inconsistencies
Yeah.
that you didn't notice the first
yeah.
time, right?
And it made it more annoying because they never followed up on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And you know what? Wad, watch Dangerous Animals. That's a good movie. You'll enjoy it.
Boom.
Boom. I like classy. You threw you rebutted, and then
Gave
you were
him an
like,
alternative.
Yeah, and then we're like, you know what? Here's a pick that I like.
Yeah.
Here's some homework for
Yeah.
my answer.
Here's some
bitch.
homework.
I like it.
I like that you're like
Awesome.
classy, but it was totally like vindictive.
Yeah.
It's like Tony being a douchebag.
Was I?
Nope.
That's so funny.
And once again, I got all of the screenshot or all of the trivia for this movie in one screenshot.
But I didn't actually, because on Wikipedia they don't even have a
There's
plot
fucking
breakdown or anything,
trivia?
so I didn't even think there's
Oh.
any
I mean,
trivia.
I don't know if you think one of these went too far.
I don't know. We'll have to find out. More than 275,000 people signed a petition to block this movie from distribution.
No shit. That's
Apparently.
crazy. Because nuns.
So, girl got her wish.
Catholics.
Oh, was it because of?
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Catholicism.
Yeah.
So all they were trying to do with this whole angle in the movie to me
Get
was
that
just,
bad publicity.
Yeah. God, it's a publicity stunt.
In her role, Paris Jackson portrays lesbian Jesus.
Lesbian.
Okay.
I don't know. Because Bella Thorne likes her? I guess that makes her a lesbian? I don't know.
All right.
And lastly, oof.
Ew, how bad is that?
Ch-
If your face did that, now I'm like, oh my god.
Hey,
oh, wait, no. I didn't read the last half of it. The first half was pretty bad.
All right.
I brought it back.
hear it.
Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park passed away in 2017, so he never had to watch this movie. I will change that word. Had to watch
Okay.
this movie.
For
Break-
what?
He had the
For
song.
what?
He had the song breaking the
Why?
He had the song breaking the habit.
Actually,
Oh my
pretty
god.
funny.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's not even disrespectful to Lincoln Park.
It's
guys,
not.
right?
No.
Yeah.
And
No,
that's why I was scared the first
Yeah.
half. That's all I
Yeah.
saw.
So weird.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, jeez.
I thought you were gonna be like, he after he saw this, or
He,
something.
like,
Yeah.
killed
Early-
himself.
An
Yeah.
early cut of the movie.
Yeah.
No. I basically was thinking they had the song breaking the habit,
Gotcha.
and then habit. That's what I was going for.
Okay.
Man, so
All
that's so we had 3 trivias, huh?
3 trivias.
All right. Kill count?
I have
Gavin.
Gavin.
I have 3, but that's counting Gavin's off screen. Does that count?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
It's implied,
think there's
right?
yeah, I think there's enough to imply it.
Yep.
So we'll do 3.
Gavin, little boy, and then Queenie.
Little boy,
Little
I
boy,
did
we
not
don't
because I
know.
wasn't sure.
Yeah.
That boy did. He got the venom and then didn't get the antivenom.
See,
So you're left to assume.
I didn't take it as venom, though. I thought it was a paralyzing agent so that they could go and torture them.
Then why do you ask him if he was allergic to bees? And then he's like, I'm also allergic to bees. That's why you use this.
Because that's the weird fucking gimmick that they had, was all the things about
But
bugs.
they stabbed him right after talking about bees.
Yeah, they also
That's
said
why I just thought
she
he was
also gave the whole
bee.
speech about this
That's
ant
true.
that turns
That's
you into a
true.
fucking or explodes herself and
Yeah.
covers you in her blood and that kills you instantly.
That's
And then
true.
they shot the guy in the head instead of letting the ant explode.
yeah.
That's true.
Right after they tell the story.
Yeah.
I
right
just figured.
after.
I just thought it was bees. Thought it was
Bees.
I just thought it was like a paralyzing agent so that they could tie them up or so they could restrain them and then be all badass and everything.
Yeah.
You
So
want
I
some,
got 3.
Okay.
You want some secret socks?
I
fine
want
with
some.
that.
Is it Tony's secret sauce?
Secret sauce.
Okay.
Is that what we're calling it?
I don't know.
I guess Gavin Neville found his asshole brother.
Was he look? Oh, that's from the.
That's a Bush
I
song.
got a machine head.
Out in L.A. Right?
Yeah.
Find my go to
Yeah.
L.A. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really, really good review that you have to think
That is a
about.
great review.
I
Also,
love it.
sorry, I'm just gonna assume all of the
Are low.
Are low. So I'm gonna go 2.
I'm gonna go.
It's basically how low do you think it is?
I'm gonna say 4. I don't know.
Somebody is bound to like this movie.
3.
I was telling Abe,
Wow.
I was like, down the line, you know that this is going to become some weird ass cult
Yeah.
classic.
Oh,
That'd be
it will.
weird.
For sure.
It will.
It will.
Yeah.
And
For
If
sure.
I ever hear,
Especially because it's
any of these
pretty,
motherfuckers
too.
in
Yeah.
20 years being like, "Did you ever see that movie Habit with Bella Thorne?"
Yeah. That's
Fuck you,
exactly
dude.
how it's going to be.
and this might be the best review I've ever seen.
Oh shit! What was that one we had a couple weeks ago that was just so fucking phenomenal? I wish I remembered it.
There's some
Sorry.
doozies on there.
There are.
I enjoyed none of that.
I enjoyed none of that.
N-U-N.
Damn it!
Didn't even worked a pun in there.
Damn it!
Did they do half?
I hate that I like that. Yeah, you can. You can do
1.5.
halves. 3.5.
1.
Ah. That one, it matched.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I would like.
I enjoyed.
I saw that. I like, oh,
None of this.
you want to read a? I got a 5-star review.
Oh no way!
Nuh-uh. And it says they have to justify it, huh?
Okay.
Let's hear the justification. Great acting.
Truly the most insane piece of glorious trash cinema I've seen in years.
Oh, honey.
I
We
love
got some
every
things we could
second of
recommend.
it.
We got some
Wow.
recommendations.
Now just patiently waiting for its practically guaranteed cult following to begin forming.
It's so trash.
That's a satire account. What's the name?
Shane.
Yep,
Shane?
that's a satire account. Nobody named Shane.
That sounds, yeah, it's fake.
What?
Yeah, 5-star. That's a great movie.
I mean, cool. 5. I'm fine with it if that's you. But the truly most cinematic piece of trash cinema, or I don't know how they phrase
I don't know if they were
Maybe
pretentious.
they don't watch movies.
Maybe
They
they hate
must not.
movies.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
They're new. This was their first dip into bad
I mean,
movies.
if that's your feelings,
Oh, God.
you can have them because they're your feelings. And
I
you're
kind of just want to
100%
go
right,
into Shane the
but
Count and
damn
see
it.
what else he.
Yeah, I kind of do want to. That should be a new segment, a deep dive into Shane's account.
Shane's account.
We're gonna watch the movies that Shane loves.
Oh
go.
my god.
First on the list, Habit from 2021
Maybe that's Ashlyn theme.
with some of the best
That's a great.
acting.
This
That's
is a
your
great,
guess.
This is a great
No.
You
podcast.
guessed.
No, I didn't. I was
Tony's
joking.
poking at theme guessing.
No,
That
I was
was- that
joking.
was
He's
a good
getting
one.
close.
That was a good
That
joke.
was a good joke.
This
You're
is
getting close.
this is a good idea for an actual podcast, though. Like
Yeah.
its
To
own
go
podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just like find a Shane.
And then watch their
favorite movies.
Yes.
I like it.
Actually, that's a
Break
good
it
idea.
down. Never tag him in there.
No.
You know, he stumbles on it. Fuck it.
They're like, wait, you guys have been doing this for me? What?
I like this.
For me or to me?
So ratings. Ash?
Ashlyn.
2.
2. Nice.
Not like the worst thing I've ever seen, for sure.
Yeah.
Not the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. My rating, guys, secret time. On Letterboxd, I go by Shane. I love this movie. 5 star.
I knew it.
I go by Shane.
That should be the name of the podcast segment. I go by Shane.
No, I'm gonna piggyback off yours too. Sounds good because it was kind of nice to look at sometimes, I guess.
Yeah.
But whatever. Don't watch this movie if you haven't. Anybody out there, if you haven't seen it, don't watch it.
It's not great.
It's
No.
not. It's not.
It's not a good
even,
drug movie.
It's not even so good. Or so bad.
I was
it's
hoping it
good.
was going to be so bad it good.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. When Bella Thorne is literally the best actor in your movie,
True.
fucking cut,
Yeah.
dude. Sorry. All right.
I give this movie. I want to give it a 2 because normally a movie that's not for me is a 2, but I'm gonna give it a 3 because visually they kicked the visuals out of the park.
Nice.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch this movie on mute, to be honest, and
Yeah.
then
Actually, yeah.
it would just be
It'd be all right.
maybe play
Feel-
some
feel-
play some
weird.
music.
Yeah,
in the
fill
back.
it in your own story.
Yeah, fill in your own story. Throw some. Watch it like we watched Hard Boiled or what was the other one? Bullet to the Head. Watch it like we watched that.
Actually, we put on Father's Day. I guess I didn't say that on this. Get the fuck out. But on
Yeah.
Father's Day, we watched some fucking weird movie that I picked out, and the first thing that pops up is it's Asylum. When I hit play on it, it was
shit.
called like Shark Warning or something like that.
Awesome.
Something dumb.
Awesome.
I just saw Shark movie, so I clicked on it, and it was bad. And about halfway through the movie, we just hit mute.
Yeah.
And we were just pretending we were the characters and like giving them fun
Nice.
accents and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
but still like reading the subtitles, like the actual lines they're
Right.
saying, and like trying to be real dramatic with it. It was really fun.
That sounds fun as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch this
Sorry.
movie on mute, and it's
And do
beautiful. It's So it's a 3 for me.
I'm going to go 2.
Too.
I mean, it's a competently made movie. It had some entertaining spots. I mean, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. It's not Bring Her Back. So, you know.
It's not Bring Her Back.
I can't wait to see what Rod writes.
I can't wait to watch Bring Her Back and be like, you're comparing that to this?
I know. I normally I wouldn't.
But Rod poked the bear.
But Rod poked the bill.
Yeah.
Now I'm firing
Yeah.
shots.
Makes sense.
I think I gave Bring Her Back like 2.5 stars.
Okay.
Oh, so this was worse.
Yeah.
Good.
But in canon,
Oh, but that makes no sense. I guess it's Tony. It's fine.
It's Tony.
It's fine.
His
It's
ratings
Tony.
don't always make sense.
Yeah.
don't try
It's
to
just Tony.
don't try to understand it.
Tony's ratings are like letterbox ratings.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like they don't make sense.
They don't make
Ever.
sense.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
This movie's the best movie I ever saw. 1.5 stars.
It's crazy.
Yep. What your pick?
Right. What's up next week?
Angus.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I don't know what
I've not seen that since high school.
I haven't seen in years either,
Because he
but I used
mentioned
to
it
watch
last
a lot.
week, but we told him to stop because it wasn't his turn.
Yeah, I started to say what I was gonna
Oh.
pick when it was my turn.
I don't know what this movie is.
Okay, we all fit.
It's got Ariana Richards.
Do any dogs
from
die in it?
from Jurassic Park? The little girl, the little blonde girl. She's in it.
Do any dogs?
Any dogs?
Die.
No, it's a comedy,
Is this the one
It's like a
with
teen-
like the cover is
like coming of age.
The fat kid.
Is it soccer related?
No, that's the Green Mile.
No,
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
But
of.
going,
no,
but,
this just
From
follows.
'95.
It sounds about
Yeah.
right. Let me see a pic.
yeah, the fat guy
Yeah.
with a skinny guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the love interest girl is the
Welcome to
little
the
girl
dollhouse.
From the producer of Cool Runnings. I love that's the top
Cool Runnings.
The main thing to drag you into this movie is it's from the producers of the Cool Runnings guys.
Hell yeah, let's watch that shit. And then Shermanator.
Yeah,
from
Terminator.
American
Yeah,
Pie
that's what
movies.
the skinny guy, his friend.
Yep, his
Yeah.
friend.
I have
But yeah, it's
never
just
heard
about
of this
it's just
movie.
about a fat kid that goes to high school and
It was a Brett's high school
And
experience.
he's fat. And he's got a crush on this blonde girl. James Vanderbeek, right?
James Vanderbeek is in
Isn't
now.
he fucking in this?
Yes.
I just saw him on the poster.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, okay.
Oh, shit. This is going to be fun.
I can't wait.
Maybe. Hopefully. If it
It can't be worse than Bring Her Back.
can't be worse than, what was this one called?
Habit.
Habit from 2018 or something. Don't watch it. This is my warning. And that's it for us, folks. Thanks for hitting the play button. Do yourself a favor.
Or
Hit the
watch
subscribe
it
button.
without sound.
Or watch it without sound.
Yeah.
Yep. Or get a
It's pretty.
fucking life.
Actually,
It's pretty.
our podcast was longer than the movie.
Was it? Damn.
It was 80 minutes. I thought you guys said the movie was 80.
That was an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're at
So
80
was
minutes is 120.
Oh, so
Hour
we're 2
20.
minutes over.
instead
Yeah,
of
you guys
watching
fucking talk
instead of
forever.
watching Habit, just re-listen to this episode. it'll be a better waste of your life.
That's not true. That's not true. He's overly hating now. Don't listen to us, guys. We're shit.